Hello, besties. If you are seeing this video, it found you for a reason at this moment in time. The reading is you versus them. What are their current feelings and intentions, and what are yours? And then what is most likely the next steps or outcome? So make sure you like and subscribe. Take what resonates, as this is a collective and it's not going to fit your situation 100%. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, link is in the description down below to my Shopify, and we can connect there and answer any specific questions you have. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into, let's do your energy first. So what is your current energy towards this person? What are your current feelings? Think about your person now. What are your feelings towards this person? Okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Okay. Fair. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So you are almost escaping out of these rose-colored glasses, freeing yourself from any restrictions that were holding you back. I feel like you've been stabbed in the back. You've had to pull these swords out from, that betrayal. It's going to be different for everyone. But it's almost as if you can sit in this pity, and maybe this person thought you were going to chase after them. You were going to be upset, crying shit and throwing up in bed that they didn't want you, but you took control of your life. And I think you are gaining a new outlook on this. What is, not the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse tipping over, but didn't come out, so we're not going to take it. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You realize that this was unrequited love, that you might have had a sense of poor boundaries with this person. You wanted to see the best in them, but deep down your intuition was steering you in the right direction, right? You knew something was off. You could know that you deserved more, that you were giving 80 and they were giving 20. And one day you decided, no, I'm going to love myself more. I'm not going to settle for breadcrumbing, right? So what are your current feelings about this situation? Yeah, you do hope that this separation was necessary. For most of you, I assume you're not in communication or barely in communication at this time. But you kind of saw it all with them. And you want that for the future. This is really having that foundation, that happy home, really building together, maybe being a power couple, going into business. I do see that you're excited for the future. So there is this aura, this glimmer of hope that they are going to change, that this time apart, while you've been working on yourself, loving yourself, they've been doing the same and healing. Because your feelings and intentions, you want the lovers. A lot of Gemini energy out on the board. When you met this person, it felt like an instant spark. Like you've known them your whole life. That everything was aligning. The stars were aligning. And you saw potential in this relationship. And you desired it. And they kind of took advantage of that. I think this person likes to be in control because we have the Emperor in the reverse. If you aren't talking, obviously you don't know if they've been putting in the work, right? But you've gone through the spiritual awakening. Maybe you've been getting signs and synchronicities that this person is into you. Maybe they've been posting songs on their stories, quotes, going out, or showing that they've been trying to at least glow up. And that's because you strongly believe that they have been hiding a secret from you. and that they're scared of you moving on. And they thought that you were going to stay stagnant and stuck. But your feelings are you deserve an apology for whatever the hell this person did. So what are your current feelings about this person? Yeah, you really are viewing it as a divine intervention, a spiritual connection, mind, body, soul. But this separation was necessary. It was toxic. You both needed to grow. Both your egos were competing. Maybe you both needed to go through an ego death, or at least them. But let's clarify the best friend. You might have a mutual in common. If it's not a best friend, it is some sort of friend, acquaintance. And whether or not they've been plotting, trotting, thoughting, and trying to come visit you, come see you. Maybe they are taking a job opportunity. They might let you know, or this person might accidentally spill the beans, because we have January and date coming out. So the 1-1 portal might be significant. We are moving from a year 9 as I'm recording this, not travel coming out, a year 9, which is focused on releasing, shedding your own old skin, coming into you and transforming, right? And then when you add up the 2, the 0, the 2, and the 6, it adds up to 10, which adds up to 1. It's a 1 year. It's all about new beginnings, trusting your intuition, fresh new starts, new cycles. And I think you at least have this hope or this feeling that they're going to get their shit together. They realize how loyal you are, that you are this husband-wife material, and they want this happily ever after with you, that they feel it as well, that it's not made up in your head, that they are really reminiscing on this connection and how special it was. And you're kind of the one that got away. Confirmation if your person is a Leo or a Pisces. But don't get too far into the star signs. But maybe they didn't feel like this protector, or this provider, or they didn't have enough, especially this Pisces, to be able to offer you what you need and desire, and they believe that you deserve. And that's why they ghosted. They ran away from this connection. The February Pisces keeps coming out. Your feelings towards them. Clarify the glow up. Maybe you work together, or they see you doing a side hustle, something along those lines, having multiple streams of income, being successful, being about your bag, your business. And yeah, you're hoping that this pushes them to come forward, that they're going to be impulsive, a little reckless with their behavior. Maybe Pisces, maybe they know that you have options, or you made it clear, and they could have put you in a karmic third party previously, had other options, or this frenemy wanted to keep them stuck, wanted to keep them miserable, wanted to keep them single, something along those lines. Or it's an ex where they're just friends now, but you know that they're going to have to put in the work and prove it to you. You're not going to just settle for just words anymore. You need aligned action. And this soul tie, maybe a past life connection with this damn Pisces, is about to happen. Divine timing is on your side. You strongly believe that this person was meant to come into your life for a reason, to evolve and transform. And the stars are aligned, darling. 222. You're at the right place at the right time. And if your life has felt chaotic, or like every area of your life is going to shit, that is because you're growing, you're changing, you're transforming. And this person wants to take you out on a date. Maybe they want to be exclusive, which will be a shock to you because previously they were emotionally unavailable. I say that at 10-10, so a completion of a karmic cycle. 10 in the tarot is the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you're being protected. We have 444 energy coming out, which is all about stability, security, a good omen. And then we have divine timing once again. There's a lot of angels, ancestors, God, source that has influence in this connection. And meanwhile, you're having to release this codependency, this anxious attachment style, seeking this approval and this chaser energy. You need to be in your receiving energy for this to be able to come in. What are your feelings? Yes, we have the change card, the number 9. Like I said, we're in year 9. You're going through this death and this rebirth. What are your feelings and intentions? Yeah, confirmation you could work with this person and just focus on your career, your grind, your hustle. And you're hoping for the best, that they're working on themselves. They're going to come correct or don't come at all. You believe that you preoccupy their thoughts every waking moment, that you are kind of their muse out here. They could be creative in the arts. They could be a painter, a musician, but you're the privileged lady. You kind of put that pussy or that dick on a pedestal and you have high expectations. And that's what makes you attractive, these boundaries out here. What is this message of concern that you believe that they're going to receive? The main male is going to receive that there's a gift, an offer to come forward. What is this gift? Clarification. Yeah, it's a gift in disguise that someone from their past was a false person. And they're seeing their true colors. That's what at least you're thinking, yeah. Confirmation, this strong energy of you work with them, you're going into business, something intertwined, you met at your job, something. And this karmic third party was a Jezebel. She was used to manipulating with sex, wanting to keep them stuck in this karmic masculine energy. What is your energy? Yeah, you kind of put them out in the cold. You said it's me or them. I don't compete where I don't compare. And yeah, you're going to change with or without them. You're like, okay, if it's not us, I'll go find someone else better, you know? Like, I'm going to work on me, love me, and know that Sky Daddy Source, God, is going to bring me my truest divine counterpart that wants to build together, that wants to have this abundance, this stability, this foundation for a really successful relationship. And they're having an awakening here. At least you think that they are. This nice guy, what is this nice guy having an awakening about? The signs and synchronicities that they're seeing through the veil, the wolves in sheep clothing. They're concerned because you're so unbothered that you might have other options that are more mature, that can give you what you need immediately, and that you know that they like you. Maybe you're a tarot reader yourself. You don't have to be, but if you are, maybe you told them that there's karma or there's something involved or you get a weird vibe. But there's some sort of contract. If it's not to deal with the legal system, it's definitely a soul contract that what goes around comes around, karma, that this is fated, something is manifesting, and that you're manifesting each other. You both want to make it work for this commitment out here. What do you think the energy with the karmic third party is? That she might have put him under a spell or some sort of manipulation, glamour magic. Yeah, that she's mentally and emotionally unstable. And in the distant future, there's going to be a surprise. That the Jezebel is going to get what she deserves, that she's an op, and that you're divinely protected. And you're just going to make a bag, and she's going to have to watch you be successful in whatever side hustle you're doing. 15-15. So, period per. Let's go ahead and put these cards back, and we will move into their energy. Let me know in the comments below if that was accurate. Put 4 for 4 if you agree that this was accurate from your end. Okay, let's start with the tarot. Okay, what are your specific person's feelings and intentions currently? Think about your specific person. What are their feelings and intentions currently at this moment for you? Up or down? It's up. Okay, Fool. They want a brand new beginning, that they are going to be a little spontaneous. Possibly travel is amongst you. But once again, it's kind of like not giving a fuck, just seeing what can happen. I don't want to say doing it for the plot, but we have the 7 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. Let me get clarification. Clarify the 7 of Swords. Okay. So, the energy that they're in right now, the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, like how you said in your reading, that they don't feel like that protector and provider. Maybe their finances aren't 100% where they want them to be at. And they've been dishonest. I think this could be a lot of things. Clarify this. Yeah. They've been lying about wanting to make this work. And they have been partaking in maybe something to do with the karmic third party that they weren't willing to admit. But they know that you're the right investment, especially you've had a lot of patience with them. You have your own independence, your own financial income, your own passions. Like, you want them, but you don't need them. That's what they feel. And they've kind of been beating themselves up about this, and this anxiety, this regret of making you feel insecure, that you were not enough, that they didn't treat you the way a true empress should have been treated when you were nothing but nurturing, loving, and kind, right? And now they're nostalgic about how much they care for you, yes, but how much they also self-sabotaged this, gave this unrequited love towards you. What are their current feelings? They want to not fight anymore. They want to come forward and offer this peaceful resolution here. I mean, they're obsessed with you. The devil energy, this could be very lustful. They've had to go through this ego death because they view you as this missed opportunity for their happily ever after. And they allowed their logic. They tried to explain away a connection that cannot be explained by logic. Because here is the 10 of Pentacles. So once again, confirmation on they want that stability and that security, just like you do. Moving. Okay, what are their current feelings and intentions? Well, they're definitely acting suspicious. Clarify sus. Yeah, because they're going to be impulsive about something. I'm telling you, same cards as yours. Especially if you're a Taurus. Not me reading myself. But they view you as this badass bitch. You don't chase, you attract. You're very magnetic right now. And you're remembering who the fuck you are. I think it's inevitable they see you as someone who can be the ideal partner, who can be that ideal businesswoman and take care of the family. They also feel as if this is destiny and they need to trust their intuition. Yeah. There's going to be some sort of message, whether this is in person for the people that are being traveled to, but they're manifesting you. They could be using the O method, but they know this connection really is everything they've ever prayed for and asked for. And then they were presented with it and then they ran. And now they see you having this glow up and you're bringing in all this abundance and manifesting all these great things for yourself. And they're stuck realizing how much they were the problem and their commitment issues were the problem. So what are their intentions? That was a lot of cards. Let's put that back. They got a lot on their mind. What are their intentions? We got the no. Okay, we got healing in Gemini. You could be a Gemini or dealing with them. Or maybe their intentions are to heal these red flags that they've been doing the healing and they're ready to take off their mask. Yeah, same time frame within the next 3 to 6 months. This person, trust your intuition. I told you it's a year 9 into a year 1. By 2026, especially that Pisces, that February Aquarius or Pisces is going to take this aligned action. And that frenemy is going to be exposed. That they cannot be trusted. 1 week. What's happening in 1 week? Okay. Within the next week, if they haven't closed out this karmic third party or they told the karmic third party they're choosing you, or they're going to have some sort of slip up under the influence, whether this is contacting you, contacting this person, or they're going to be put through a test. Maybe this karmic third party is going to reach out to them. What is this situation? Intuition. Yeah. I think this is an ex maybe they saw a future with and they consider a best friend, but they really are that karmic female. They're the energetic vampire, that Jezebel, and they're ruining their life because they don't want to see them happy. If it's not with them, it can't be with anyone. And they're going to try to apologize. What are they going to apologize for? Being toxic. Maybe they cheated on them. Maybe they thought that they were exclusive. Maybe they gave them something. I don't know. There was something where they had to both learn a tough lesson. And now it's almost, they want to impress you. They see you bossing up. Maybe they're leveling up their finances. And love and marriage. Travel. Sagittarius, December. So if you're seeing this towards the end of 2025, then this long distance and this karma, what goes around comes around, this fated connection, it's giving twin flame, higher soulmate connection. They're going to be reaching out in the separation from the 3D. They know that they need to communicate with you, message. So what are their feelings and intentions? Yeah, you're unbothered right now. That's how they at least view you. Meanwhile, they know that probably that karmic third party is sending a lot of evil eye. But they know that this is a spiritual connection. They might be searching twin flames, soulmates, looking into why they feel the way that they do. This confusion and illusion. Did you put a spell on them? Did you not? But yeah, they see you as single, sexy, and successful in your healing. you're not at the same place that they left you at. And yeah, you're in this rich girl energy. You're getting that bag, you're getting that money, you're moving on, and they fucking know it. They could have even gotten a tarot reading on you, but I'm telling you, especially if you do read tarot, they wanted, or you're spiritual, they wanted to get a reading on you to see, hey, is this false or is this really abundant? Are we really meant to be together? Are we really meant to build together? Actual money and relationship. That's why I think you're going to go in business together or you work together. And maybe that was the forbidden fruit aspect, but they've caused themselves a lot of pain by not coming forward and by walking away, self-sabotaging, putting themselves out in the cold. There's this change that's necessary for this to come in. It's fated. It's destiny. It was written in the stars, darling. Anything else? Yeah, maybe you might be moving in together, having the stability, this house, or they daydream about it, but they're obsessed with you. And they know you got high expectations that they need to move quick or you're going to move on, because they're not the only one that you're living rent-free in their brain. And they're wondering, who's making you happy? What are you up to? Yeah, something about the house. What about this house? Yeah, message, marriage, great fortune, distant horizon, main female, mature woman. Yeah, it's because you took a single red rose might be significant, but you took the higher path. And they want to anchor down with you. They want to plant the seeds, right? It's almost like they want to write you a love letter. If I could write you a song to make you fall in love. And that's because maybe they're comparing you to this past person or this other person. And you really said you were going to change. Maybe they're used to someone saying they're going to change, and then things always go back to normal, or they don't see the effort being put in. But with you, they know that they can build with you, that you'll never give up on this connection, that you guys would be really great together, especially building and being a power couple and having this future. Yeah, that he views you as a gift. His main male does. And he's willing to change. He's ready to put this to death because he can't stop thinking about you. You have the key to his heart. And there was a rat. Someone they considered family. They chose wrong. This false person. Okay, let's quickly just use this deck, get a couple more cards. What is the probable outcome in your highest advice? Yeah, it's inevitable. Finances and love, it's destiny. You deserve to be happy. Trust your intuition. It's time to change. 555. Release the negativity. New beginnings and opportunities. Luck is on your side. Sky Daddy has a play in this, that this separation was necessary. Too many cards. But wonderful things are about ready to happen for you. And I'm telling you, financial freedom's here, whether you're going to get that message or not. Yeah, the spell's being broken. This person thought, the karmic third party to your specific person, thought that they could keep them stuck, that they were their voodoo doll, that they could manipulate them. And that kept them bound in the past. But not anymore, because they're taking this chance, this risk, they're trusting something. Maybe this job, they're leaving. There's an opportunity to escape this op that just wants to cause conflict. The veil's being lifted about the people around them. And your highest advice is continue to love yourself. View yourself as the prize. They have to go through this karma. But that was because they wanted to keep lower vibrational people around them and be in this toxic energy. But that just means when they come back, they're ready to come in high honor. They're ready to come correct and build this relationship. What's going to happen with the karmic feminine? Karma for this false narrative, for interfering with fate. Maybe even doing a love spell, because we got the death magic with the third party. So this could have been a love spell, domination spell. But yeah, falsified documents, statements, something. But your person awoke to this, I'm telling you. The truth always comes out. It's being exposed. They're going crazy, mentally, emotionally, physically, as this spell breaks, the confusion, the illusions, the veil is lifted. And as your person ascends, this nice guy is going through this ego death. And the thief is going to get what the thief deserves. Meanwhile, they're enamored with you and a pathway is opening, bestie. They're traveling towards you if distance is an issue. 10 is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. So, one card. We got the Temperance. Sagittarius season could be significant, or Sag. Angels are with you. The Two of Cups, basically. You can see the water exchange here. The flow of emotions with the Queen of Wands. You're very confident. You're very sexy. You're very passionate. You're very bold and magnetic. You walk in a room and command attention, and this person can't get you out of their mind. And they know that you are the star, that you are the one for them. And so they made up their mind, and they are no longer in this anxiety and fear, having other options, the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Cups, because now they know you got options. It's not fun when the rabbit has the gun and the roles reverse. And they want this happily ever after with you. This is the happiest card in the deck. I wish you nothing but the best, besties. Book a private reading with me from my Shopify. Link is in the description down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.